So, welcome to our show. We've been trying to get it together with her there, me here. Do you want to explain what there is?
It's a little bit of everywhere. We've been able to figure out a way to get this done in a virtual capacity. So thank you for figuring out the software for our wonderful A Pair of Thoughts show. Oh, we have sound effects. Yay!
So we decided we were going to do a thought at the beginning and a thought at the end because it's a pair of thoughts.
Yes,
So, do you
we
have a
did.
thought
So
for the
what is
beginning?
your thought at the beginning?
My thought for today, for the beginning of this show, with everything that's
Today.
going on, in the world, is love. Be kind. Do one thing for one person a day that's nice that you would not have normally done. Go out of your way for one person. Let's get back to the basics of being kind people.
I like that. I love that.
Okay.
Love is definitely something that we need this day, today, all day. So love that thought that you're kicking us off with. So my name is Relay, and my name came from also her partner in crime because he says that I relay messages all the time. So I guess he's referencing my gossiping or I don't know. Why does he say I'm relay?
You always relay messages. So, if
Like,
you're on the phone and somebody's on the other side, you're talking to me, but you're relaying everything I'm saying to the third person instead of putting on speaker. You just relay messages. That's just what you do.
well,
You're a
relay it
relayer.
is. So, as you can tell, we are identical twins. We are 3 minutes apart. We were breached. And if you don't know what breach means, it means you either were born two ways. One with your feet first, meaning you came out feet first,
Mm-hmm.
or second way is butt first. We were breached butt first. So, I am the second twin. She's the first twin. That means my ass was in her face when we were born. I passed gas, she flew out. So if you catch a couple of air hair moments during these episodes, know that it is no direct reflection on her being dumb. It is just an after effect from that gassy moment we had.
And to top it off, you're still gassy. Some things never change.
I guess not. Yes.
Okay, on the
No.
topic of twins, I was reading this interesting article about this story called The Silent Twins. And basically, they were a set of identical twins. They were born, I think, in the UK or Africa. And they only communicated with themselves. Cajun Creole, but had their own twist on it. The story gets super deep. I don't want to go into too much detail. They ended up in a mental institution. One ended up having to die so the other one could live her life because they literally sucked the energy from each other and was unable to function around each
Yes.
other.
They were actually born in Jamaica, and then they moved to the UK and went to school in London. And they were, you were right, they had their own dialect. They could only communicate with each other and their younger sister.
That's right.
And
That's right.
then I think the parents tried to separate them for a little bit to get them to communicate with others, but then they shut down and they were kind of comatose, and so they put them back together. But then they're institution, but they became authors, and so they have actual books that they wrote. They became authors and books about crime, and they were like weird stories. But you're right, one ended up dying, and the other one
Mm-hmm.
swore, "If I die, please start to speak and tell our story." And she went on to do that. So very interesting
So
story. There's a
it's
lot of
actually a
stories out there
video
around
on YouTube.
twins.
Yeah, it's a story on
Yes,
YouTube. I just found it interesting because you and I are ridiculously close. We talk to
yes.
each other 8 or 5 times a day. My grandson literally thinks he has two grandmothers. It's crazy.
Name, but we do love being twins. We do love being twins. We both have two children. I have a son and a daughter. She has two daughters. We share children. She now has a grandson of whom I've now taken
Taking,
ownership of as my
yeah,
grandson.
yes.
Yes,
I'm
so
not
I'm
sharing the
Grammy
next one.
TT.
I'm not sharing the
She's
next one.
Grammy. It's okay.
It's okay.
And now he's getting older, and so he's super smart. Now he knows if I have two Grammys, then I get two
Two
things. And
things.
so I'm going to call both Grammys for multiple things. So, yeah, so we
He's
just
pretty
enjoy
spoiled.
sharing our families, but our kids feel like they have two parents. So it's pretty hilarious to watch, especially now that they're older. It's really funny to watch how they still try to manipulate both of us or get what they want
Yes,
from the
all
both
the
of
time.
us.
And the funny, so
Yes.
for those of our audience out there that have adult kids, that's going to be definitely probably a lot of our topics. Just kind of managing through the whole millennial process. Are they Gen X, millennial? What the hell are
I
they?
don't know. I just know
Okay.
they cook for
Anyway,
Cocoa Puffs.
and they're annoying as hell. So we will be having topics about that, like how
Yes, very much so.
to push creativity and innovation in your kids.
I will say, I think we pretty successful, able to take care of ourselves, and we have some other side ventures that we started to tap into to see if we can, continue to expand our portfolio. And this is one of those. And this is just because we feel like people want to hear our stories, and so we just feel like we want to share. Who runs the world?
Who runs the world?
That was another
Who
error
runs
her
the
moment she
world?
missed. The clue was girls. She doesn't even know the
I
song.
don't even know this song.
Whatever. I was supposed to say who runs the world. You're supposed to say girls. Never mind.
Okay. So the
But
topic
anyway,
for today's show.
no wait, we're not finished. Anyway, we're twins, identical. I love being a twin. Do you like being a twin?
I love
There's
being a
good
twin.
and bad.
I don't know how life would be without you.
Yes, there's good and bad with it. We used to
I
dress
hope
alike
that
until we didn't know dress
die
alike.
on the same day within the same time frame.
Yes, and I hope it's when we're really old.
And most people want to die with their spouses. Like, oh, I can't live without him. I can. I can't live without you.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, thank you. Ooh, never switch boyfriends because I don't like her. She doesn't
That's
like mine.
disgusting.
Yeah, no.
And then why do men always fantasize? When you say twins, they always gotta say some off the wall crap.
Right. Like, who does that? Now,
Can
if
you guys
we really
take a
want to
picture
make
together?
money, we probably could figure something out.
Disgusting.
But we're not that desperate for money. And
At
that's
all.
gross.
At all.
Yes. I don't even want her
see you in
pinky
your
toe to
bathing
touch
suit
my
with
leg.
your flag.
So what is your perspective on getting help? Like, surgically? So, like, what do you think about, like, body-wise, facial-wise? What is your perspective on that?
Well, I think I'm past the age of having like major surgeries. Like, I really want a tummy tuck so bad, but I just don't feel like I want to put my body through that right now because it's a lot, and I've had a lot of surgeries, a lot. Other than that, cool sculpting, like those type of treatments where they can just treat you, could you go in like once a week and they do different things to try to get rid of the cellulite or tighten the skin. I'm down for that, but I'm not going to do the Botox and I'm not going to do the surgical procedures.
So I kind of am on the other fence. I feel like the Kardashians look amazing, but they didn't do that on their own. And a lot of these rich people look amazing, and it's done through surgical procedures. So I feel like if you get a renowned doctor who has great reviews and you don't go the cheap route trying to get a cheap procedure done, I think it's safe. So, I had already paid for a tummy tuck, but I hadn't gotten it done because of COVID. And then every morning I wake up, I hear these stories about these women with the BLMs, which stands for a booty, is it? Butt lift, makeup, whatever, BLM. I hear all these people dying or having like, okay, I don't know if I want to get this done, especially with COVID. And then what I look like at 47, oh, she died because she had blah, blah, blah. But then I thought,
high school girlfriend had a tummy tuck and died from an aneurysm.
I know, but then I thought about it and I said, if I just go pay extra money and get the right doctor, why not? So I think I've already paid the money. I think I'm going to go forward with it. I'm going to finish working out because I started working out since we're talking about wellness. I started working out. So I started back doing my yoga. I made me
So
a
you're
little
going to have
yoga
a
room.
flat stomach and a flat ass?
Yes. It's better than having a reverse ass. At least both will be flat and not one flat and one big, the reverse side. So I start working out and trying to get back fit as much as I can before I get the surgery so I don't have to take as much off. But I think I am going to go forward with it because why not pay to be fabulous? But I am not getting a booty butt lift because I feel like I fall too much and I'm very clumsy and I would hate to fall.
And splatter your ass?
That extra stuff goes somewhere else. Yeah.
I think it's that they inject. Anyway, I guess I'll play it by ear and see. I'm settling with it is what it is and just try to keep it toned and exercise. I do need to do that. I lost a ton of weight and I have not done anything to tone it and I look a hot mess naked.
You looking like Mimo. Look, if My mom is me mom. Um, which
Oh,
when you
true.
get like you don't work out and you don't have the tissue and then you're super skinny and yeah, just it's just all skin. But I am gonna start working out. The other thing too is there's another part of me that just says I'm just gonna embrace my
Yeah.
weight.
And just work out and exercise. We're not that bad. I mean, I think if we work
No.
out enough and tone it, we'll be fine. But I
Yes.
just think that, like, if you're still eating ho-hos and Twinkies and you're trying to get a tummy tuck, you're defeating the purpose. So unless you're doing
Yes.
a whole lifestyle change, which you're actually doing that right now,
Yes, because I
then
have
it's not
not
going to
eaten
work.
meat. I have not eaten meat, you guys, in 4 weeks.
You just told me you had some
4 weeks.
chicken
Wait,
yesterday.
let me finish. I'm not done.
Well, you
How
can't start it off with "I'm not eating meat" and then say "but." That's false advertisement.
how
You have to say
however,
I've limited my consumption of meat. Limited.
no, I had not eaten meat. I had only eaten shrimp and fish in the last 4 weeks. However, yesterday
Higher, lower. There we go.
lower.
Okay.
Why is my head bigger than yours?
Let's.
What good is
Yes, right
Better?
there.
What good is
Perfection.
music?
Down
All
some,
right, you
zoom in
ready?
some more.
All right, do the intro.
Got that
Turn it
swing.
down.
Do up, do up, do up, do up, do up, do up.
Da.
Well, it don't mean
Mean
a
a
thing.
thing if
All
it
you got
ain't.
to do is sing.
Why are you still playing that song in the back? I can hear it.